Ooh, put my seatbelt on. Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, let's chop it up, man, on the way to work. Guys, I'm getting a lot of phone calls about people want to know. We're feeling it at the pump, guys. The price of fuel is going up, slowly, but it's headed up. So naturally, people want to know how to save money on fuel or on gas. Not so much save money, but they want to know how to get their car to where it's not burning as much fuel. I don't know what's the difference. Why does certain urge to want to make sure your car is tuned properly to maximize fuel efficiency because fuel prices has went up? You should be just as concerned if fuel prices was low. Okay? Yeah, guys, you want your car running at optimal. Yeah, I don't understand some people. But guys, it's hard to say. Like one lady called me, I just had my car tuned up and I'm still burning a lot of gas. Now, here we go again with that word tune up, guys. The definition of tune up, okay? To me, this is my opinion. Y'all gotta keep remembering. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So she got a little 4-cylinder engine. She took it to the place and got a tune up in hopes of not burning as much fuel as she was. Now, granted, here's what the tune-up consists of to the shop she took it to. I'm pissed off about that from another perspective, okay? She could have brought it to me and let me check it over, okay? But no, she was getting an oil change and they upsold her on a tune-up. I have no problem with upsells, guys. That's how shops stay alive. That's how shops stay afloat. You have to upsell. And in fact, some customers don't even know they need work that they need unless you mention it to them. So, no, get out of the habit of thinking shops are always trying to rip you off because they're trying to sell you things. Yes, it's to their advantage, and in some cases, it's to your advantage. You might not even know. Some women don't even know, and I hate to pick on, I'm not sexist. Some people don't even know they have a rear-wheel drive car that has a real differential. So they have no clue they should be performing real diff services from time to time. At least every 30K in my opinion. So it helps when a facility remind them, yes, you know it's time for your real diff service. You have 45,000 miles. And have you ever had it done? I didn't know nothing about it. Well, it's a good time to get it done. From that standpoint, yes, they need to be reminded and be presented with a chance to get it done. I have no problem with that. Okay, the shop sold a tune-up. Their definition of a tune-up was simple. Let's screw in spark plug. Spark plugs are screwed in. A month later, she's still adding the same amount of gas. Guys, a tune-up is more than spark plugs, man. You got to check the car over. Make sure your car can breathe properly, guys. If your car can't breathe, if you're restricted of oxygen, air, you have problems going efficient as well. Same with a car. Okay, if that air filter is so clogged up, it's starving for air, something has to be compensated for. All right, I'm just using that as an example. Air filter. And the number one reason, I want to talk about this on another video, especially if you have an older model car. Nowadays, the computers are sophisticated. With the newer stuff, the computers are sophisticated enough to let you know when there's a problem with certain sensors. But for the most part, the older model cars, or the older model cars, the window was too great before you being alerted that there's a problem. And I want to use O2 sensor as an example. O2 sensors are major players when it comes to fuel consumption, guys. Oh my goodness. Yes, O2 sensors can be worn out and there not be a fault code, all kinds of crazy. We're going to talk about that on another video, but for the most part, let's do this, because I don't want this video to be long, and I'm already over the 5-minute mark. Let's do this. If you want your car running optimal to the point to where you're not burning as much fuel as you would like. I mean, we all want to burn as least as possible. Okay, you got to go through your car completely, guys. You got to check everything. Now, fuel filters, those days are gone. I don't know how many cars still have fuel filters on them. Normally the fuel filter is built onto the fuel pump on the newer model stuff. So there's little things like, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna dedicate this video to the simple thing that contribute to high fuel consumption, and that is the freaking air filter. Yeah, we'll do this video with the air filter, and I'm gonna talk some more part 2 of things like that, as far as what you should be checking, and simply, in my opinion, just simply replacing, whether there's a check engine light or not. Some things you should go ahead and replace from a mileage standpoint. Okay, wherever you at mileage wise, your computer still don't see a problem with it, go ahead and replace it. We'll talk about that on another video. But for now, if you're having high, or you're burning an excessive amount of fuel, or you think, guys, you might not be burning a lot of fuel. It's just that $20 don't go as far as it used to. That $20 used to go to the pump and get, yes, the needle is not moving as much as it did. That is because the price of fuel has gone up. So make sure it's not playing mind games with you. Make sure, yeah, make sure you're on the same page. Look at it from a gallon standpoint. How many gallons, as opposed to how many dollars you're spending. Gallons and dollars, okay, they can be confusing. They can mislead you into thinking, wow, I'm burning a lot of gas. It's $20. I used to go 3 days on $20. Now I'm only going 2. That's because you have less gallons than you had before on that $20. Let's start with a fuel. Let's start with an air filter. Check your air filter. Make sure it's clean. If it's not, they are so inexpensive. Just get another one that you're suspected of that's causing your problem. All right, I'm going to end this video right here because I'm at my destination, guys. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. All right, guys, I have the intake off. Look at this, guys. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that played a role in setting that code? POOOB? I don't know, guys, but this is what I'm chasing. I'm getting ready to replace this oil control valve, and it is covered in. I most definitely had to go put some gloves on to see what that is.